Hello, and welcome to my newest Let's Play. Yeah, we're going back and playing through Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster. Yeah, I was actually planning to make a playthrough of Chrono Trigger, but I didn't get a chance to actually complete my first playthrough and get set up, so I figured I'd go back and actually play through a game that I really know. So let's go for a new game. Yep, let's pick our party here. Yeah, we gotta pick a name for our warrior. Who will our warrior be named? I'll name it after one of my favorite movies. Ted. Yeah. Yep. Suitable name for a warrior. Now, the thief is not a bad class, but I rather prefer a monk because they're just plain better. I mean, if you have a monk, we're gonna name our monk after my dog, Bruce. Of course, it's named after my dog. Nothing else can be named after. A third party member, go for Red Mage. Just a really good all-around class. Casts both black magic and white magic and can use a lot of equipment. So, name him Roger. Need our comic relief. Plus, I'm a big fan of American Dad. Now, the black mage is really good. I mean, they gain a lot of really good spells and a lot of good spell multipliers. But the problem is, I can really do a lot of that already with the Red Mage. And I really need a good dedicated healer, so I'll just name it Janie after my wife because, I've got to name at least one of my characters after my wife because, God forbid, if you're married out there, viewers, you understand why. You always got to bring your wife along no matter what. Because happy wife, happy life. And I think that's about it. And, yeah, I think we're ready to go. See, and new to this actual game, this version of the game, there's an actual intro to give you an idea of what the plot is. Yep. The world has already gone to pot. Yep. Starting off strong here. What else? Oof. It's a desert. I hate sand. It's so coarse. The winds dot. Whoa. Well, how will I actually have any seafaring travel, though? But, with no wind, I mean, it kind of takes that method of transportation out, but oh well. Very depressing. The seas rage. Yeah, we're definitely going not traveling on the water now. I mean, there's no wind to push our sails, and the seas are going crazy. Oh, how much worse can this possibly be? The Earth is decaying. Wow. Yeah. Not the brightest of situations, but hey. So the people heard a prophecy and they're waiting its fulfillment. What could that prophecy be? 4 warriors of light. And we just happen to have a party of 4. What a coincidence! Now, I always love to see how that journey went, but I think they kind of discussed that with the newer game, the Final Fantasy Origins, for the newer system, newer consoles. Which I may actually pick up one day. I don't know. I've always had the opinion where if I want to play a Souls game, I'm going to play a Souls game. But if I want to play a traditional JRPG, that's what I'm going to go for. So maybe I'll pick it up. I don't know. Not really on my top, things to acquire right now. But hey, here's our controls. Virtually identical to how our controls were when we played through Final Fantasy IV. The only difference is the run system's a little different. And instead of being an active time battle system, it is a wait style. You'll see how the actual combat system is. I think it works really well. Now here's our setup. Magic works a little different here. You don't have actual MP as per se. Your MP is divided by, you see where it has a 2/0? That's how many spell slots you have left to actually use. So you have 2 level 1 spell slots and so far and so forth. And as you use those specific spells, you burn those spell MP from that spell slot. As opposed to just having a generic pool of MP, which is a little bit of a hindrance, but hey, it is what it is. That's how we played back in the day. So let's head to the Castle Cornelia and talk to the king. See if he can tell us what the heck to do, since, hey, we're prophesized. We're part of the prophecy. Hey, king. What's happening, man? Yeah, that's us. Lucana, huh? Oh. Well, I mean, there's 4 of us. We have crystals. I mean, come on. Oh, Garland. That's a heck of a name. Oh. So he basically kidnapped the princess and took her to the Chaos Shrine. Yeah, that doesn't sound like such a nice place, but hey. Well, we're the legendary Warriors of Light. Of course we could take this guy. Impossible. So, for a king's ransom is equivalent to a bridge in this game. Hey, what the heck? If it continues our journey, let's go rescue us a princess. But before we do that, it's time to acquire some gear. Because actually in the original version of this game, you started off with nothing. But at least in this version, you start off with a little something, but I always suggest, hey, get your gear, get ready. Let's see, let's go to our weapon shop. Yep, we're going to need a nunchaku for our monk, 2 rapiers for our red mage and warrior, and a hammer for our white wizard. Now, if you notice here on the bottom of the screen, to actually see which characters actually can equip said items, you have the little arrow up or down that says basically, hey, it either increases your stats, lowers your stats, tells you they can actually equip them. See, we all have clothes on. We're not naked. Here we're going to need a leather armor for our monk. And yeah, a pair of chainmails. There we go. Yep, let's equip our gear here. Yep, rapier, chainmail. Let's get some nunchucks and some leather armor. Get another rapier here. And yeah, let's get our chainmail on our red mage. Get our hammer on our white mage. And sell off the useless stuff. There we go. Let's see what's down our well. Yeah, we can't go down that well. Not until another game. Yeah, we will rescue the princess. Get out of our way. Old biddy. Let's see. Let's get some cure magic for our wizard here. Yeah, in this game you actually buy your spells. You don't actually learn them. But, hey, it is what it is. See, everything in this game, actually, this version of the game is actually really cheaper. I think everything is like double the price in the original NES version. So you may not have enough to buy all the stuff I'm buying right now, but since I do, yeah. A lot of people don't like the sleep spell. I usually buy it for another encounter with the a more unsavory type of individuals, if you know what I mean, viewers. See what he's got to say. Oh, he's looking for the crescent moon. Well, isn't it in the sky like once a month or so? Yeah, that's us. He's talking about us, man. See the village, this building right here? That's our house of healing. That'll bring back anybody that's been KO'd or aka killed. Yep, he talk about a town of Pravoka to the east. Here's our item shop, which if you notice, there's a lot more stuff you can buy here than in the original version. And unbeknownst to most, you can actually buy a set number as opposed to buying one at a time, which is annoying. So glad they added that little quality of life. But hey, it's time to set off our adventure. Before we do so, I like to get up to level 3 before heading out, mainly because it does give a little bit more power and, you know, get you used to the combat system. Oh, wow, we're starting off with an ambush. What a way to start an LP. Wow, he ran away against a group of level 1 characters? That doesn't happen that often. Yep, let's just go for all-out attack. In this version of the game, you actually auto-target. So, in the original NES version of the game, say you attacked an enemy and somebody else was targeting it, and they attacked the enemy that was already defeated, it would just basically waste your attacks. So you had to really plan out where your attacks were going to really get out the most of it. In this version of the game, and a couple of others, not so much. Wherever you kill something, you just automatically target something else. So that's very nice. Here, instead of an ambush, we have a preemptive strike, where we just go first. Yeah, this game's battle system where basically you pick your commands, what your characters do, and they'll just go, depending on their speed. See, we're already about to gain a level. That's another thing I love about this version of the game. You gain levels really quick, so the grinding is so minimal. I tell you what, in the original NES version, there is this point where you need to grind a lot of levels, and it can literally take a long time. But in this version, not so much. Yeah, now we're already up to level 2. I mean, look at the HP boost we're getting. It is so nice. I mean, our red mage didn't really get that much HP, but you know what? He's got a chainmail, so that'll make up for it. Alright, let's go all out attack. And it shouldn't take us that long to go level 3. I think I'll go up and explore a little bit to the north. Show you where they talk about this whole Chaos Shrine, or Temple of Chaos, or the Temple of Fiends in some versions. All you need to know is that it's up north, and that's where Garland took Princess Sarah. What do we have here? Ooh, new enemy, Goblin Guards, which is basically just a palette swap of our original goblins. A little bit tougher, a little bit stronger. Not that bad, though. A lot more XP and gil, though. Can't complain there, bub. See, there's our Temple of Chaos, our Temple of Fiends, or Chaos Shrine, or whatever you want to call it, depending on your version of the game. Yay, another preemptive strike against some Gerbrins. You're going to see a lot of these guys in this first little area, because trust me, you want to get to, I mean, you could probably do this to level 1, level 2. I like level 3 just because you're going to have to grind there anyway coming up, so just soon do it. Get it out of the way, you know. No need to take a risk when you've already got to grind anyway. Ooh, 5 goblins. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 goblins. Yeah, I do want to apologize because I really want to do a Let's Play of Chrono Trigger this time and really get away from Final Fantasy, but like I said, my playthrough, it just was not ready, and I figure I know this game. I've played this game so much with so many different layouts that, and it probably won't take long. Like I said, this Let's Play I'll probably do about 20-30 episodes, I'm figuring. So by that time, I'll have Chrono Trigger down, packed, mastered, and ready to go right out of the gate. Otherwise, I'd probably took about another week to really get my senses ahead of me and get all my notes and get everything ready. But I am working on it. I will do other games in Final Fantasy. Alright, now we hit the level 3. Let's go ahead to the end, get some fill up our HP and the MP that we never use, because let's face it, all you gotta do is basically hit A to win right now. Monsters in this area are not difficult at all. But we got enough for a boost, so let's head up there to the Chaos Shrine, Temple of Chaos, Temple of Fiends. Depending on what version of the game. Ooh, wow, this is a rare encounter. Yeah. Take out the Goblin Guard first if you have this setup. Don't worry about the goblins. I mean, your main melee fighter should be able to take them out in one hit anyway. Wow, this is just an unlucky one, but I tell you what, we're going to reap the rewards for this one, viewers. Here we go. So we have here. Whew. You missed. Ow. Yeah, you'll get used to seeing the warrior take about 1 damage piece, because like I said, with his heavy armor, he can tank a lot of shots. So you want him. How this battle system also works is the characters up front take the majority of attacks, and as you go down further, they take less and less of a percentage of the attacks from the enemy group. So you want your tank up front, and as you're in descending order of defense. So you higher defense, higher in rank. There we go. And we should be able to enter the Temple of Fiends. Before we encounter Garland, who is right up ahead. Ooh, new enemies, zombies. It's the undead. Whatever shall we do? Kill them. But they're already dead. We'll kill them some more. There we go. Nice. Head over here. We're gonna collect a little bit of treasure before we go and fight the evil Garland. Ooh, here's a new enemy, Ghoul. You want to take him out fast. Yeah, I'm gonna actually use a Dia spell for this one because he could be really tough. Or not. Yay! We actually hit the level 4. That's amazing. Wow, look at that HP boost. Holy crap. That's really cool. Yep, and this, we get the leather cap. This is the only real treasure I'd say you would need right now. Everything else is just consumables. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, let's get the leather cap. It can be equipped by anybody, but I usually equip it on my White Wizard just to give her a little bit more defense. Ooh, new enemy, Black Widow. They can poison. Yes. There we go. Done. Awesome. Bye. See you later, alligator. Alright, let's make our way back to Garland. And more new enemies with some skeletons. They're undead. You couldn't tell. So use Dia, and as a case, all undead are weak to fire. So if you need to, go ahead. Most likely, I wouldn't worry about it. They're relatively easy. But here's the enemy Garland. But can we defeat Garland and rescue Princess Sarah? Find out next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy Pixel. This is Everlevel Shadowblade 730. See you guys next adventure. Peace out.